Okay, we'll begin with mobile communication and overview with lesson number 8, mobile computing architecture. Mobile computing architecture, programming languages used for mobile system software. So this programming languages used for mobile system software is being there for the architecture. Operating system functions to run the software components onto the hardware. Middleware components deployment. So this architecture is for the middleware components deployment, and operating system functions to run the software components onto the hardware and is used for the mobile system software. So this is a layered structure arrangement of the mobile computing components, this architecture, and it has some protocols and the layers used for the transmission and the reception. What are the programming languages which are being used with the mobile computing? It is Java, J2SE, J2ME, Java 2 Micro Edition, Java Card, that is Java for Smart Card, Java Enterprise Edition, J2EE, used for the web and the enterprise server based applications of the mobile services. The other programming languages are C and C++, Visual C++, Visual Basic. And the operating systems being supported by the mobile are Symbian OS operating system, Windows CE, Mac, Android. These operating system offers the users to run an application without considering the hardware specification and functionalities. Means these are the operating system which runs on the mobile operating system. Apart from this also, some of the new operating system which are there available in the market for different operating system for different mobile users. It provides functions which are used for scheduling the multiple tasks in a system. So this operating system is basically used for scheduling the task. It provides the functions required for the synchronization of the multiple tasks in the system. So multiple tasks can be synchronized using this operating system. So multiple threads synchronization and the priority allocation, this is one of the feature of the operating system, that threading concept, priority allocation, management functions like creation, activation, deletion, suspension and delays for the task and the memory, that is memory management, deletion, creation of the memory, allocation of the memory, priority based allocation. These are some of the functions of the operating system. So these are also the functions of the mobile computing architecture. So it provides an interface for the communication between the software components at the application layer, middle layer and the hardware devices. So there are three layers under this: application layer, middleware and the hardware devices. So it provides an interface between all these three tier architecture. It facilitates execution of software components on the diversified hardwares. So even if the hardware changes, like different companies are available in the market, these different companies can work on those operating systems which are available in the market, like Windows CE, 2-3 operating system जो है, ये जो operating system है, this can work on any companies, like the companies which support this type of hardware. It provides configurable libraries for the GUI, that is graphical user interface in the devices. The other features of the operating system are like it provides user applications, UIs, VUIs, that is voice user interface, components and the phone APIs. It provides the device drivers for the keyboard, display, USB and the other devices. So this operating system also provides the device drivers for the keyboard, for the display of the information, USB uniform supply, that USB port on which the storage devices can be attached or the peripheral devices can be attached, and some of the other hardware devices. Now let's see the middleware for the mobile system. Software components that link the application components with the network distributed components to discover the nearby devices such as Bluetooth and to discover the nearby hotspot. This is the middleware function of the mobile system, where the hotspot facility can be used for connecting to the remote devices which is nearby. Discovering that device is the feature of the mobile system, mobile architecture, and discovery of some other devices, for example Bluetooth for communication. Now for achieving device synchronization with the server or an enterprise server, this middleware is the one which is responsible for synchronization with the server. and it is used also for retrieving the data which may be in Oracle or the DB2 from the network database. So this middle layer is the one which is the interface between the front end and the back end. So it is also responsible to retrieve the data from the databases, and for service discovery at a network, for adaptation of the application to the platform and service availability. So these are some of the features which the middleware of the mobile architecture provides. Now let's see the diagrammatic representation of the architectural design of the mobile computing, block diagram of the mobile computing architecture layers. This is a very important topic of mobile computing. Here there is a client application. This client application communication APIs through the client. The client application communicates to the operating system through the APIs. Some of the APIs are like for email, internet, SMS, MMS, PIM, Bluetooth, security, communication protocols, some GUI applications, phone APIs, or the middleware component, that is service discovery, device management, network database components. These are some of the things through which the client application interact to the operating system. In turn, the operating system then communicate to the hardware, that is device hardware consisting of the display device, keypad, RAM, flash, embedded processor, media processor, and then this in turn communicate to the radio interface gateways and the network interface to the network. So this is the layered architecture of the mobile computing, where the client can directly communicate through these different applications to the operating system. So on the operating system, these applications are available. Either we talk about the mobile applications or we talk about the network communications protocols or Bluetooth securities or SMS, emails. These are some of the applications which are there running on the operating system, and this operating system in turn communicates with the hardware part and with the network to provide the accessibility to the client. तो ये कैसे communicate होते हैं, ये देखो, ये this is two-way communication. So client can communicate to the API, and in response to that API also gives the response to the client. So it is a two-way communication everywhere. So these layers are there. The first layer is the layer to which the client application is there, middleware. This is middleware, and this part is the backend part to which this operating system interacts. So this client is not bothered about how the hardware respond to the इनपुट प्रोवाइडेड बाय द क्लाइंट. क्लाइंट ने कोई भी इनपुट प्रोवाइड किया तो हार्डवेयर जो है उससे उसको कोई लेना देना नहीं है. ओनली द ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम प्रोवाइड्स विद द only the operating system provides the interaction to the hardware. Now what are the different services protocols of the mobile computing? GSM 900, these we have already seen. GSM 900, 1800, 1900, UMTS, iMode, WPAN protocols for Bluetooth, infrared radiation for infrared digital, this ZigBee. These are some of the VPAN wireless protocols we have already seen. WLAN, wireless local area network protocols, 802.11a and 802.11b, and WAP. Some system layers are the physical computing system layers, that is physical for sending and receiving the signals. TDMA and CDMA, that is time division multiplexing and code division multiplexing, we have already seen in the last session. Data link, for example, for multiplexing, and networking for linking to the destinations. These are some of the system layers which are there in the mobile computing. Wireless transport layer, security for establishing end-to-end connectivity. Wireless transaction protocols, wireless session protocols, wireless application environment for running a web application, for example a mobile devices. So we have seen that what are the different operating system available for the mobile communication and the programming languages it supports, that is Java, J2ME, C, C++, Visual Basic, Visual C++. Then we have operating system as Symbian operating system, Windows C, middleware components, architecture of the layers, and we have also seen the protocols layers and the network layers. So this is the end of the architecture of mobile computing.